Welcome everyone to season 2 of the WCC episode number 4. I'm your host Jerry at Fifa, and thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. So with that said, guys, as you can see, we're going into the next game, which is going to be against, of course, Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. This is going to make for a pretty interesting matchup because both these teams have played each other quite a bit, so you would think they would be very familiar with each other too as well. But sometimes you just never know who can just edge the game out, and this is going to be a tough one because, of course, we're playing Bayern Munich on their own turf. They're a very good team at home, so we're going to be in for quite a bit of trouble, guys. And of course, we are definitely a good team too as well, so we're looking to pick up the maximum 3 points. So we're on 18, as you can see, that Bayern in 13, and of course Olympique Lyon is in third place on 13 too as well. So Bayern can't afford to drop any points, and you can see they're going to be playing a 4-1-4-1 formation. In my opinion, it's a very strong formation as well, so it'll be intriguing and interesting at the same time to see how they come at us with this formation. We're going to be playing, of course, our custom formation, which is going to be a 4-2-3-1 formation, and of course, the danger man for us is going to be Lewandowski, who's going to be sitting up front by himself. And to be honest, he's been handling it very well. He's been on fire all season so far, so let's see if he can back us some goals. So with that said, we're going to jump straight into the kickoff, guys, and it's going to be Bayern Munich to kick this one off at home. So Bayern Munich kick this one off, guys, and we're definitely trying to put their stamp on the game, especially playing at home. I'm sure they were definitely trying to dictate the game as much as they could, but we are definitely on our game too as well. You can see Bender here with a pass, chipping this one out, of course, on the wing for Blasakowski, who's going to try and find Lewandowski. He did, taking out with his chest, but you can see the defender just stepping in, blocking that shot. And then we win the ball again in midfield in the 13th minute. Nice chip pass here for Blasakowski, who hits it on target, but you can see Neuer there just putting that one out for a corner. Nothing came from the corner though, but I wanted to show you guys the replay how good of a strike that was. Definitely creeping into that far corner, and he made the save. And then Neuer pumped this one up front. It goes straight to Mandzukic, and I don't know how he's not offside, but we managed to win the ball back, and we're definitely passing the ball around, definitely showing our confidence in the ball, and we gave the ball away, almost giving up a goal. I would have been so livid if that had went in. So thankfully that didn't happen though, but you can see from the replay, look at that, just going past the defender, and of course it goes just wide from the keeper putting it out. Nothing came from the corner for them though, but we pushed forward. Bender chipped this one in for Lewandowski in the diamonds of the first half, and unfortunately puts it wide. I really thought that was definitely going into that near post, and the keeper, was definitely going for it too as well, but unfortunately goes wide. But it was definitely a tale of just not getting the finishing touch on it, guys. You can see 3 shots first and 1 on target. They had 4 and 3 on target. They had a lot more position than we did, and that's because we were definitely reserved into keeping the ball and, of course, trying to do counterattack going forward. So with that said, we definitely want to change our strategy in the second half. It definitely paid off, and you can see we're right through. How did that not go in? Not quite sure. And of course, Royce again with a shot there was blocked as well. And then we went some change and bring out Aubameyang. They had him up front, of course, to try and have some pace, see if we could get some goal. And of course, it just wasn't happening, guys. They were definitely too good. And ourselves, we definitely got back into the game. We kind of dictated the game in the second half too as well. They had a little more position than we did, but we did get back some of the position as well. Matter of fact, you will see that it was a very even game, to be honest. We definitely stepped back up in the second half, and of course showed them that we can play some ball too as well. So you can see 5 shots for both teams, 3 on target. They had 54% of the ball. We had 46. You can see 60% each for shot accuracy and pass accuracy. They just edges out by 6%. And of course, Blasakowski was the man of the match. So we go into the next game, which is going to be, of course, against the LA Galaxy. And of course, guys, coming off a bad result, in a sense, I guess we'll be the happier of the two teams, because we did pick up, of course, that 1 point, which we definitely can do well with. Bayern didn't need to lose any points, but, they pick up a point too as well. But we're going to this one with a lot of confidence. 19 points we're sitting on. You can see Bayern there on 14. And of course, guys, we want to definitely try and see if we can win this one to push forward as well, because we need to make sure we're racking up the points. So LA Galaxy playing a 4-4-2 formation, and of course, guys, we're a pretty good team at home, so we want to make sure we definitely don't make the mistake. And of course, Robbie Keane is going to be up front, and of course, London Donovan as well. So we're going with the same formation, the 4-2-3-1 formation, and of course, Lewandowski again, the danger man for us up front. Hopefully, he can definitely bang some goals in this one. It's going to be very tough too as well, guys, because you can see it's very much raining, and you guys know my opinion on raining and how EA just really kind of destroyed this game as far as the weather goes. I'm not sure why they did that, but that's it. That's how it goes sometimes. But speaking of the weather, guys, you can see from the get-go, we pushed forward, almost get breaking in there, but Lewandowski managed to win the ball back. And of course, guys, we're talking about 2 minutes into the game. Lewandowski already makes it definitely an interesting one, putting that one away in the second minute of the game to give us the first goal of the game. And I felt like maybe the floodgates was definitely going to open, but as you can see, guys, in the 13th minute, they came right back. And of course, guys, you can see there Marcelo for them there, giving them the time goal in the 14th minute. And at this point, I felt like the rain definitely had a part to do with that, but we definitely pushed on, wanted to get in. And look at this, guys, what a layoff there into space there for the player who hits it on target, and the keeper coming up big with a huge save. And again, we pushed forward, wanted to definitely try and get another goal before we go into the half, especially playing them on their home turf. And what a pass from Royce into Lewandowski, who pretty much left the defender there for dead, and of course finishing that one into that top corner, beating the keeper in the 43rd minute to give us the second goal of the game. So we're back in business, guys, with it raining, and it's just about to be off time too as well, which is really one of the best times to actually strike and score. And you can see they were definitely trying to get back into the game. Look at that pass there in. We managed to win it though, and of course, guys, look at this 1-2 pass here. Lewandowski chips it into space here, and of course, look at this strike. I thought it would have definitely creeped in, didn't, and the defender there really fouled the player. They're not quite sure why it wasn't a penalty, and Lewandowski even managed to get up there and get another strike in, which was blocked too as well. But we managed to hold on for the 2-1, as you can see, scoreline there going into the second half. And of course, we can't ask for more. So you can see 7 shots, 6 on target, and 48% of the ball. They had 3, 2 on target, and 52% of the ball. So it's a very close game as far as possession goes, but we definitely had the dominance of possession and chances going forward. So we definitely want to keep that going, and of course try and see if we can definitely had a couple more goals to kill the game off, because the last thing we want to do is giving up another goal to tie another game, especially coming after the disgusting draw against Bayern. And look at that chance there. I really thought Lewandowski would have put that one away, but unfortunately it didn't. And then they pick up a free kick, guys, and Lewandowski steps in, win the ball, passes one in, and look at this one, guys, come back off the upright, and of course it maybe even come off the crossbar. But what a strike that was. It was a very powerful strike. The keeper had no chance of saving that. But nevertheless, we made some changes, bringing on a few players to see if we can add some more flair in midfield. And of course, a stronger player. We wanted to try and see if we can definitely get another goal, guys, because it just wasn't sitting right with me. Sitting, of course, in a 2-1 lead, playing against them in the rain. And they were very strong defensively too as well. But we managed to win the ball again here. Royce on the ball. He pushed it for us, taking it in by himself. And of course, guys, cuts it back, skin the defender there, goes for the finish shot. Keeper makes a ridiculous save there. Thought it was definitely going in, and of course, you know, give the keeper props there, because that was a good save. I really thought it would have went in. And you can see, guys, we lost the ball, but we were definitely under the ball down. We weren't giving them no time on the ball, and it definitely pays off when you do that, guys. Just in case you guys are wondering, we just really try to stay on the ball. It definitely tires the players out quite a bit, but you definitely win the ball back a lot quicker if you do that. And you can see, guys, it shows here. We win the ball here and, of course, give it away. And right away, we were back on the ball again. And, of course, you can see force him into a mistake. And then we managed to play, of course, Lewandowski in, who pretty much does the same thing as his second goal, guys. Skin the defender there again. And, of course, this time with his left foot, putting it into that right corner of the keeper. And, of course, going for the third goal of the game. So that's 3 goals for him. And, of course, that's his hat-trick, guys, in this one. And what more can you ask for? Your players are definitely stepping up, playing like they're supposed to, and giving you the goals that you desperately need. So you can see, guys, 13 shots, 12 on target, and 50% on the ball for both teams. They had 7-3 on target, and of course, guys, you can see Lewandowski was the man of the match. Look at that shot accuracy, 92%. So with that said, guys, we have another game coming up, which is going to be against Getafe. Please be sure to stay tuned, and of course, guys, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.